Hello guys and welcome. So in this video I'm going to be explaining to you how I've now finally become debt free and what effect that will have on my personal finance, how I got there and so on. Thank you for watching the video so far. Remember to give it a thumbs up, subscribe and ring the bell to help with the YouTube algorithm. Now back to the video. So the journey for me to be in debt started like pretty much a decade ago. And I actually appeared and had a chat with Graham Stephan explaining how that happened. I don't know if he ever uploaded the video, but I had a nice chat with Graham about it. So if you don't know, Graham Stephan, he's one of the biggest personal finance YouTubers that there is on the whole platform. And his videos have motivated the hell out of me to optimize my spending, to be more frugal, to think about my future. And basically, I determined that clearing debt was the absolute #1 priority for me. So please check out his channel. He's an awesome guy. I look up to him a lot, and he has a lot of knowledge in this space. So it's a very good channel to subscribe to and check out. And it has been infinitely useful for me. So the content he is producing on a daily basis has helped me to no end. Now, what I did in order to sort of document my journey, about 5 months ago, I created this channel to document it, to explain what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, how I'm saving money, how I'm optimizing my spending, how I'm making a planning and sticking to it, and stuff like that. And it's paid off. It's paid off. So when I started the channel, as you can see, 5 months ago, it says £5,000 of personal debt. That was 5,000 remaining. I've had debt for a very long time, but now I'm finally debt free. So be sure to subscribe if you want to see how I did it and so on. The channel is new, so don't worry about these numbers. The quality of the content is there. Speaking as a YouTuber who has a channel with nearly 40,000 subscribers on it on my main channel. Now, the thumbnails I know need work, so I've actually commissioned now an artist to update the thumbnails for me because I actually can afford it finally. But for now, I am focused, and I was focused for a long time on becoming debt free because it will increase my monthly spending power. So if you watch my calculate spending power video, then I made a spreadsheet to explain how to calculate how much money you have left over at the end of each month. So let's load it up now. For legal purposes, this spreadsheet is not real. Okay, this is an example spreadsheet. So, but yeah, so it should give you a good idea of how I did it, and I've got my own private spreadsheet that I keep somewhere else. So, what this spreadsheet does, I've explained exactly how I created it, how it all works. Is it basically you list all the money that you're spending, you list all of your income, and you look at your assets if you have any, and it then calculates your net worth and your spending power. Like I said, please check out that video if you want to have something similar. Now, you can see down here, debt payments. So I was paying 130 a month to a one loan, and I was paying 70 a month to a uh, credit card. So, and now they're both gone. What has helped me in order to clear this is you would have seen very recently I made a video explaining that I want a complaint against my bank. So I received the money a couple of days ago, and now I was able to clear it. So what we can now do, we can delete. That's it. They are gone, and the numbers have updated accordingly. So let's delete this. So by optimizing my spending as well, I have kept my direct debits, the amount of money that's automatically going out, my monthly overhead, to the minimum possible. So I have rent, which is 620 a month, and this rent number includes all bills for the house: heating, electricity, gas, council tax, TV license, everything you can imagine. And this place is serviced as well. What that means is that, for example, a couple of days ago, the heating broke down. I was able to message the house manager. They sent someone out the same day to fix it, and that's at no extra cost to me. So that's why this 620 a month It might seem a lot, but it includes every bill, except for I pay an extra £42 for my own internet connection because I'm a full-time content creator. So included in this 620, I'm actually paying for the house internet as well, my share of it, but I don't use it. I use my own. And then I have £23 a month usage for my phone. And that £23 gets me 50 gigs of data, unlimited calls, unlimited text, which is great. You know, I think it's really good value. But I'm with Virgin Mobile. So what I can do anytime I like, I can log into the website, I can change my tariff. I don't have to talk to anyone and so on. And it will be the different tariff the next month if I want to reduce this number. So I guess shout out to Virgin Mobile. They've been great since I switched over to them. Now, when it comes to games like Final Fantasy 14, because if you have been following my gaming channel for a while, you know that a lot of the videos on my channel about Final Fantasy 14, I tend to pay 6 months in advance. So that's why on a monthly basis, my spending is zero. And then after 6 months, I will pay the lump sum because then the monthly amount overall is reduced. Simple as that. Because most of the time, when you have pay 3 months, 6 months, a year in advance, you get a cheaper price a month. So I tend to go for those. I did the same for PlayStation Plus. Now, I have Xbox Ultimate. I think it's a really good deal, and I need it for my gaming content, so I can provide more gaming content on my main channel. I have YouTube Premium and Twitch Turbo because I spend so much of my day on YouTube and Twitch that I don't want to see ads on them ever. But at the same time, I don't want to take away from my fellow content creators because some people might say to me, "Why not use an ad blocker?" I think that's not fair. So, and also as well, from what I've been told, Twitch are fighting back against that. So if Twitch detects you're using an ad blocker, they reduce the streaming quality down to 480p or something like that. But I actually just pay for Twitch Turbo. It's $8.99 a month, which gives you no ads on the entire website, except in exceptional circumstances when people are doing sponsorships with like the NFL, like that. Now, and then also, I spend nothing on food. So I explained in the calculating monthly video that the way I accomplish that is I do paid surveys, which I might make a video about in the future, about where I do the paid surveys. They then pay me in Amazon credit, and then I use Amazon Fresh in order to order my groceries because it's a service I have that's available to me where I can order my groceries via Amazon. So paid surveys leading to Amazon credit, leading to basically free groceries, which is wonderful. And it's been that way now for several months. And if I can keep it up, believe me, I'll keep it up. And then clothing, toiletries, like toiletries is included with the food spending. If I ever need toiletries, I just buy it with my groceries. And then clothing, I don't, given that we're still in the midst of a pandemic, I don't really go out, so I don't really buy clothes. I've got a cupboard full of clothes. And then the last spending I have is for an accountant. Pay £35 a month, and it's awesome having 24/7 access to an accountant to make sure that all my tax liabilities, my self-assessment return, all of that is done properly. And again, I will probably do a video about that in the future about which accountancy company I use. And I do personally feel that it's important to have one. So if I ever get audited, for example, I can work with my accountant to satisfy the auditors rather than trying to dig through all my paperwork. And as a result, it has made my total spending a month 750. By getting rid of the debt, I have reduced my monthly output by £200 a month. That's a lot of money that I'm now saving, and that's how I am here. And that's basically all of my monthly spending. That's all of my monthly overhead. So I've got these three essentials, like so rent, internet, phone, and rent includes all the other bills for the house. I've got Xbox Ultimate, YouTube Premium, YouTube Twitch Turbo, which is my, I guess, personal spending, and then my accountant. That's it. I have no other direct debits, no other overheads, monthly overheads whatsoever, and it's wonderful. And then I broke down how much money I'm making from YouTube, Twitch, affiliate links, and other other being disability benefit because I suffer from severe anxiety. I had that diagnosed by a psychiatrist, but that's something I've explained in other videos, which brings my total to about 1100. It's actually different. Like I said, this is an example spreadsheet. But yeah, and then one thing I need to do is update some of these fields here. So as I said, I used the money that I received from my bank complaint in order to clear my debt, and I used most of it. So my current balance, I think, is in the region of 650. So I used like something like 5k, basically the 5k personal debt I had to clear the debt, but it was a worthy sacrifice in order to get rid of the monthly overhead of the debt. Computers probably devalued now to say 650 in the last 6 months. PlayStation 4 is about £50. Xbox is about 100. My games are probably less. The Switch is probably less, and so on. And the desk and chair, fine, I'll keep them as they are. But that puts my net worth above zero for the first time in a decade, and it puts my monthly spending power at nearly 350 bucks a month compared to the 140 that I had before. So it's definitely a big victory for me. That's a lot of money. Now, some people are already asking me, what am I going to do now that I'm making more money? Am I going to invest the money and so on? And that's for the future of the channel. I'm going to put that in future videos for the channel, how I'm actually using the money on a monthly basis and what my future ambitions are and so on. Now, it is one of the ambitions and one of the goals to become partnered on this channel because I've set it as a goal for 2020 because simply if the channel is partnered, it will start generating more money and it will be just great for the future because I will still have the income from the gaming channel. And then if I could have income coming from the finance channel as well, that would be wonderful. So I actually sent out this tweet on the 50th of December 2020 saying my goals for 2021. Their goals are not resolutions. Resolutions has negative connotations. It's a goal. So number one, debt free. Done. I've accomplished it now. I am debt free, which is wonderful. It's a wonderful feeling. And then the second goal of 2021, be partnered on my personal finance channel. So you can help me out to reach that goal by hitting the subscribe button, commenting on the videos, giving them a thumbs up if they're useful for you, leaving a comment, because I like to share this journey with you guys as well about how we together can go about accomplishing all of our goals when it comes to personal finance. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below. Are you on a journey to become debt free and so on? Now, in my case as well, I don't have, for example, a student loan. I paid that off quite a while ago. So, which is, again, great. I'm very, very happy about that. So, and the whole point of this video is not to show off. It's never to show off. It's to say to you guys, it's possible. If you just optimize your spending, you keep the goal in mind, you keep your eye on the prize, it can happen. And like I said, I'm talking as someone who has, at the lowest point, had nearly 40,000 worth of debt, pound sterling, almost like $50,000 worth of debt. And that's besides the student loan, which I also paid off as well. And it's great. So now I can think about the future. Maybe when the stock finally becomes available, I can buy a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox or whatever for my gaming channel. So yeah, so let me know in the comments down below. Are you on this journey? Have my videos been useful for you? How are you going to go about accomplishing and becoming debt free? Do you think it's actually a good idea to have it, and so on? And in the future as well, I want to explain to you guys the difference between credit score calculations between the UK and the US, because I think they're slightly different. But that's, again, something for the future. And it's a great victory for this channel, because I want to be able to look back at this channel and be like, when I started this channel, I was in debt. Now I'm a homeowner. Now I'm a millionaire. Now whatever. I basically, when you have people I look up to like Graham Stephan and so on, I want Graham's life. Simple as that. I want to be, a millionaire and so on. But I want to do it right. And to do it right, I need to make sure that my spending doesn't go up with my income. But that is, again, is something that I will cover in future videos. So anyway, guys, I've linked 2 other videos to this video. Check out the other videos on the channel. Like I said, I've shared the journey already to how I became debt-free, which is a great journey, and I'll probably mention it a lot in the future. And now is a case of, over the next few months, what am I actually going to do with the money, the extra money coming in, and how am I going to, save for my future and have a better life.